Welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I'm joined once again by two of Wise Take's finest NBA DFS analysts. First up, we got BKBorn. You can find him on Twitter at BKBorn8315. You can also find his cash game articles with GPP pivots over at wisetake.com if you are a premium subscriber. BK, Happy New Year, and how you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year to the nation.
There you go.
Today was just an average night. Not too much profit. It's a 4-game slate, so I didn't go heavy.
There you go. I am just recovering myself over the flu. Today's the best day I've felt in quite a few days. I've been feeling pretty crappy over the last few days, and so I haven't been playing much. But today was probably a day where I should have. I actually did pretty well. But we are also joined by the man who needs no introduction. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. You can find his GPP articles at wisetake.com if you are a premium subscriber. Cash, Happy New Year. How you doing?
How I'm doing is touchdown. I got slapped in the face with a big D tonight. That's how I'm doing. Slapped right in the face with a big D.
Oh man, me and Paulie on the Wise stream. We was on the Fade train, man. On the Wise stream for the premium show that we did. Me and Paulie were saying it just at least on FanDuel, it just didn't make sense to it. Just because I thought he was going to be more popular. He wasn't as popular as I thought he was going to be honest. So I thought it was going to backfire on me, especially when it went to overtime. I was like, okay, maybe that wasn't the right call. But only managed.
Wiggins outscored this dude,
yes.
And he had overtime.
I think Middleton and Bledsoe both outscored Giannis, I think, in the end of the day, right?
I'm not even sure. I didn't have those. I
think
Wiggins.
I had some Bledsoe, and I think that I'm pretty sure Bledsoe had like 48, Middleton had like 48, and then Giannis had 47 or something. So I think technically those guys did actually outscore him. Listen, last time I did a show, we talked about Giannis. I said some things about the man. I do respect the guy's game. Again, that was like my flu show. I was angry. The Chris Dunst, everything. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm feeling good, and I felt miserable the last couple of days with that flu. So, but I mean, listen, he's talented. He's extremely, extremely talented. But
I hope he keeps sucking because I'll keep playing him.
And eventually
I'm going to get that day where he explodes.
Yeah,
that's right. And low
80,
ownership and low price.
And I think today was really a testament to that because. Again, this was not a big slate, and small forward was very ugly today, and he still wasn't as popular. I mean, I think I saw him somewhere around 30. I'm sure he was higher in like bigger tournaments, but some of the tournaments that I was in, he was around 33 on FanDuel.
Yeah, I think I had him at 40, maybe something like that.
Even that, man, I had him pegged. I just assumed that people were gonna. That was the biggest reason I wanted to fade him was because I thought he was gonna be way more popular. And while I think the fade was the right call, like Jimmy Butler was the way to go. I mean, Evan Turner was only I think like 10 points away from putting up what Giannis put up. But
I saw today he was from Chicago, and I still didn't go to him because he sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's from Chicago.
I'm with you. But Paulie was actually pretty high on him. We've been talking about wings against Chicago. I didn't realize he was from Chicago. I didn't even know that. But Paulie was on him. I didn't play him, but it was a good call at his price. He did well for his production. But it's going back to Big D, man. Do I think he's hurt? Yeah, I definitely think he's still hurt. But I think that we were talking with Cash, and we were saying that we think that has something to do with why he's not getting as many steals and blocks. But as far as the assists, man, I think Bledsoe is taking a big chunk out of that, man. He's doing a good job running the offense. He is.
Oh, yeah. I knew that from day one.
Yeah.
But everything else I thought would stay. But everything, I mean, the points is not going nowhere. The rebounds is kind of slipping. But the blocks and steals are, like, non-existent.
Yeah. Yes. No. I'm with you. BK, what do you think, man? What do you think about Big D? What are your thoughts with Giannis?
Yeah, that's his name. I don't see. All right, I don't see his mom calling him Giannis.
No.
No,
I think you're missing.
His mother calls him Big D.
No.
Giannis.
I know. It's Giannis.
Like,
Yes.
my name is
But
Julio.
the way you were saying it though is you weren't saying just Giannis. You were saying he honest. It was like you were adding an extra enunciation in the beginning. It was. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's a slow way of saying it. When you say it, when I say it,
You should
normal,
have seen what
Giannis.
people in the chat were saying. They were like they were spelling it like Hi.
No, it's Giannis. That's it. Real quick, Giannis.
You're still doing it though. You're still...
Yeah, but I'm not saying it slow. It's not Giannis, you know. It's Giannis. I'm sure that's how his mommy calls him. Giannis. You don't say Giannis, come downstairs. It's Giannis.
I'm temporarily. I'm gonna stick with Big P until I know Big D's there. I know Big D's there. You know, it's just he's a little hurt right now. He's like a little hurt. You know what I mean? He's got a bad.
He's got to be hurt. Yeah, he's got to be hurt.
But he'll be back. He'll be back to Big D. Right now, he's flaccid D.
It's not gonna take long either. I think within a week he'll be right back to where he was.
Yeah, it won't. All right, so people are gonna get mad at me because I'm talking about this stuff for like 6 minutes. I can already see the tweets now. Stop wasting time. So let's go ahead and jump in. I think we only got another 5-game slate. The NBA seems like they were kind of in recovery mode, like they kind of went slow, you know, after the holiday season, and like they're coming out slow. The huge slate is, I think, on Wednesday. That's when like a lot of the teams are back in it.
And then Thursday we got a 2-gamer, which is like, come on.
Oh, phenomenal. We love to do that as football ends, and then now we don't have much to do Thursday, and this is what they're going to do. Give us a 2-game slate. Phenomenal. That's great. Look ahead. But tonight we will do what we do, and we will break down this 5-game slate. So it is 5 games, so it's just enough for us to go position by position. Let's see. We got a rematch between the Spurs and the Knicks. I think it's the front end of a back-to-back for the Spurs, so we don't know about Kawhi and LMA. We're going to have to hear about all those guys. We got Memphis at the Clippers. I think Austin Rivers is still out, right? He's going to be out for a little bit.
It's questionable, I think.
It's a game-time decision, I thought.
Oh, is he? Okay. I know Dame is back over in Portland. Dame is back.
It doesn't say that. It says it's still, the doctors have to clear it. So technically tomorrow is going to be questionable.
You're right. It says Lillard intends to return. So
I think he plays. Yeah, I think he'll play.
Yeah, he intends. I know, but you're right, though. He intends to return. That's a very important difference in the NBA. You know what I mean?
So that sucks because I wanted to get back on Napier today.
Yeah, no,
because
definitely.
I faded him. He was my fade today. I wanted to get back.
The good news is the game is early. It's at 7 Eastern, so
we'll know. The first one, yeah.
We should know. Yeah. Knock on wood. You don't. Chris Dunn. You don't know.
And they haven't been waiting. Like they've been doing it like 30 minutes, an hour before tip.
Yeah, of all people, Portland has been pretty good with letting us know if Dame's playing or not. And on the other side of that game, I think this is supposed to be Isaiah Thomas supposed to get on the court here. I think. I know it's a back-to-back Wednesday. It's the LeBron Kyrie thing.
He's not playing against Boston.
He's already
no. I know.
They're playing him here.
Oh, okay. I'm saying like that to me. I would think if anything they would have said no, he's not going to play today, so he can play that game. But I guess they're a little worried he might push it a little bit.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, they don't want to do that because he's playing limited minutes. He's going to come off the bench. Yeah, they don't want to do that.
He gets that adrenaline pumping. He tries to do too much. I could see it. But he is going to touch the court. Who knows how much? Could see 5 minutes. They said he just logged a full practice recently. Like recently started logging full practices. So I doubt he sees significant game time.
I think he'll get like at least 15. I think.
I could see that.
He's going to get at least one game in Boston before the year's over, right?
I don't know. The first game of the year it was in Cleveland, so yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
They should play in Boston twice.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if he doesn't get a game in Boston this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But the NBA probably has this whole master plan of them playing each other in the playoffs at some point. It's like the NBA's scheme, right? Anyway, guys. Every other injury news that we hear, we'll just fill in as we go. BK, I'm going to start with you, man. Start me off with point guards. We'll break it up here. It's 5 games. So take me down to about the 6K range. Just talk to me about the guys that stand out to you or the guys you like. That's it.
All right. Well, let's see. So at the top, Lillard, if you're building multiple lineups, you might get some exposure to him. Maybe one lineup, just in case, because if they're holding him out this long, he could be 100% healthy when they put him out there. But I wouldn't have him in too many lineups because obviously with the injury, you don't know. I doubt he gets re-injured in the middle of the game, especially with how many games he sat out. But the price tag is high. So Yeah, the price tag is high, so you don't really want to pay that price for his first game back. But if you're building like 10 lineups, you got to have him in at least one, because if he goes for that 50 to 60 against Cleveland, because it's a big game for Portland. This is the kind of game where Lillard will come to play. So you got to have him in at least one of 10 lineups if you're building that many lineups. But if you're building 1, 2, 3 lineups, then I wouldn't touch him. Kemba's in play against Sacramento. He's been playing pretty well recently. So he is in play. He's on the road, so I don't like playing him on the road. But against Sacramento, they're not a great defensive team, so you could have some exposure there. Schroeder, I love. He's probably my favorite point guard of the slate against Phoenix. So he's in Coors Field, basically. He's been playing really well lately. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 4 games, he's been great. Some good matchups, some not that great, and he still had good games. And now he's going against the best matchup for point guards. So I will definitely have some Schroeder. If I build one lineup, Schroeder is definitely going to be in it. And then Napier, where Lillard possibly playing, I'm pretty sure Lillard will play. Napier is going to be out of consideration, obviously, at this price. And that's it in this range. But if Lillard is out, you could have some exposure to Napier. I probably will still fade against Cleveland.
Interesting. You were saying even if Dame is out, you were saying...
Yeah, I'm not paying him. I'm not 6'5". I'm not paying him.
Gotcha. Yep. Gotcha. Cash, talk to me your take on point guards.
My take is I don't want to pay $8,000 for Kemba. I don't want to pay $7,700 for Schroeder when he's going to be popular in Phoenix. And if Dame is out, I do want to pay $6,500 for Napier because he has 45, 50-point upside against Cleveland. But if Lillard plays, you can't do it. You just won't get enough minutes to pay off that price. He's got to be playing 35-plus minutes to pay off that price. So can't do it unless you're getting nuts in a huge tournament. But other than that, can't do it. But I don't want to pay for none of these guys.
So if Dame comes back, no interest?
0.
No interest in Schroeder?
I mean, I do. I like him, but I expect him to be popular, and I don't want to pay. I don't want to play Schroeder against nobody when he's popular.
Yeah,
but it's a great matchup. Like he
is.
could kill. Like he could end my night alone by himself because I expect him to be popular.
Yeah,
I think he's going to end your night pretty early.
I don't think so. I think he come out and suck.
He has not, man.
I know
he's been good. He's been good.
He has been playing well. I know. He's been playing well.
And it's in Phoenix, right? In Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. He's been playing.
I'll be fading.
He's been playing well. Looks like, okay, so against Dallas, that was a good matchup. Other than that, he had Washington, Toronto, and Portland. Not the best matchup for point guards. And 37, 36, 37. So if you paid 7-7 for him, are you satisfied with that?
140, right? 140.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's the best matchup out of all of those.
You're satisfied, but are you happy?
No. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take 35. That's 5X?
No, a little under 5X, but I'm not.
I don't think he's getting 35 tomorrow, though.
You would be satisfied, but I would not be happy. Like, what I want for him is close to 50. Like, I need that Dallas game. I need a 48 at least.
That's what I need. In order for Schroeder to really hurt me by not playing him, he needs to put up that. Because if he puts up just in the 30s, like there are other options where you can still get somewhere in the 30s. And we'll go down to Value Town in a sec. But I'm with you, BK. The matchup is phenomenal. And as of right now, he seems like the guy maybe. Like if you were going to pick one of these guys to pay up for in cash, he seems like the clear option when you consider everything else. But I don't know if at 7-7, if I can make that commitment to him, just because like he hasn't shown me he's capable of consistently putting up a 48 or a 50, and that's kind of what I want for 7-7. I know it's a short slate, so raw points matter, so I might not be able to have my way. Like today, there were guys who probably weren't worth their price, but you still kind of had to have them because it was like a raw points thing. You know what I mean? It's just there wasn't a lot of options that went 7, 8, 9x today. It was just like, well, you put up the highest score. It didn't matter, right? But yeah, let's look at Value Town and then come back to the Schroeder call. But it's definitely a phenomenal matchup. Anytime you can take point guards against Tyler Ulis, it's usually a really, really good spot. BK, with that said,
if I was paying up, I would rather go to Kimba over Schroeder
Interesting. I see.
because of ownership. And it's not just ownership. Kimba can outscore Schroeder any day. Any day of the week, Kimba can outscore Schroeder. So I would do it for lower ownership and a bigger ceiling, to be perfectly honest.
Right.
I think Kimba has a bigger ceiling than Schroeder, even against Phoenix.
Okay. Well, BK, why don't you take us down to Value Town and let's see what options we have down there.
All right. First of all, would you play Mike Trout in Coors Field?
Would I?
Yes.
Probably not.
I'm not calling him Mike Trout.
Expensive.
This is Coors Field, guys. Coors Field.
Look, bruh, in baseball,
If he did that, hold on. If he gave up 35 against Kyle Lowry and John Wall, and now he's going against Tyler Ulis and Isaiah Cannon, you play the guy.
No. If Trout was in Coors Field, I would be fading 100%.
Okay.
I'm not going to pay the elevated price for a guy that could
It's
go
not elevated,
overboard.
though. This ain't baseball. They don't elevate the price. He's still the same price he was.
Well,
against
you
the other
said
guy.
Trout. Trout would be elevated to
Trout
him.
would be
Trout for real.
$6K against Coors Field. Yeah, but they're not elevating the price at FanDuel.
Yo, Cash is don't you can't get Cash all excited about baseball, man. He's missing baseball so badly.
Oh my God, you ain't lying.
I need baseball too. I'll take it.
Me too.
All right, value point guards. All right, so only person that stands out. We don't know much about Isaiah Thomas, so we got to get more news on how many minutes. This may be a stay away. You know, you want to see how he does in his first game. It's not the greatest of matchups, so but it's if they say he's gonna play 25 minutes, he's coming off the bench too, so we don't really know. He's gonna have. I would assume he's gonna have the usage, but he's gonna play with what? With Dwayne Wade. So you don't know how that's gonna mesh. I think
Jeff Green.
Mm-hmm.
first game, I'd have to stay away and see. I mean, I'm not gonna especially if I'm playing small amount of lineups, which I probably am on a 5-game slate. I'm gonna take a wait and see approach on Isaiah Thomas. Other than him, what stands out? Let's see. I like Paulie D's guy, Frank Ntilikina. He's all right. I think this is more of a veterans game against Spurs, so I would say I would lean more Jared Jack. He had a really good game in his last game, so I would lean more there. Isaiah Cannon against Atlanta as decent. He hasn't had too many great games recently. His minutes are actually down now. Ulis seems to be getting the minutes, which is really weird to me. So probably Ulis is probably a better play. Tony Parker, man, you're not gonna win a GPP with Tony Parker. Mm-hmm. Even though point guards have been good against the Knicks, I don't want to pay for 20 minutes of Tony Parker. I want more upside. Let's see. Andrew Harrison is really cheap at 3,800. He's playing about 20 minutes.
It's been rough, man. He's 18-15 his last 2 games, but he was playing like really good minutes. I don't know why they just decided to scale back, but he was playing really good minutes in the last 2 games. That's why his price, I think, came down. He played 15 against Golden State, 18 against Sacramento.
I think because Chalmers is back now. He was out for like a game or 2, and now he's back. So for me to play Harrison, I probably would need 1 or 2 guys out. And that is it.
Okay. Cash, what do you see in Value Town?
What I see is a bunch of, like, this position is woo. Milos, I can't pay that. I don't see them having upside there. Nitty just went off on the Spurs. I don't know how him and Jared Jack both played 32 minutes that night.
They've been playing together. They've been playing them together. They
both played 32 minutes that night.
Mm-hmm.
But Hill is probably the best option in the entire point guard field.
Yeah.
Mason is out. Isn't that his name? Yeah, Mason. He's out. And Fox, I don't think he plays. He shouldn't play. I don't know if he can jump yet or not.
He's been out for a while.
If both of them is out, Hill is the only point guard besides Temple. I mean, Temple can handle the point too, but he's the only official point guard suited up. So at 4-7 against Kimba, I could do it. He hasn't been very good right now, but we all know he can explode for 36. So he's probably the best option. If both of them guys is out, he is the best option.
Wait, you know when he exploded for 36 against?
Probably Phoenix or Brooklyn.
Okay.
But he can explode for 36 against Kimba for sure. Oh yeah, he got 33 against Brooklyn. And he got a 36 against Phoenix. That's just a lock. Like if both of them is out, you play Hill at 4-7.
I definitely agree.
Cannon, I jumped right off right when Booker came back. He's disappeared from me because Booker is going to take all the shots on the second team.
And Booker and Ulis are like buddies. Like they're real close. Like you remember they did that man. They were living together. They were roommates as rookies. They had like the whole campaign together. Like they're boys. So Ulis is going to step it up with Booker back.
I could play Tony Parker if the Magician or Kawhi sit. If both of them play, I doubt it. But he's probably safer than Ulis. Like if he was playing cash, if he wanted to go down here. But I like Ulis much more. Ulis plays well with Booker. He's right when Booker came back, like he got rid of those 8s and 7s and 5s and all these terrible scores because he sucks a big D, a massive, gigantic, enormous D. That's what he sucks. But ever since Booker came back, he got 2 games in the 20s and 1 bad game in the 12.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that. Oh man, Harrison is. Oh, he's so cheap, but he sucks.
I know.
But it is the Clippers.
I know.
He just put up a big game against them. But that's when the coach was sitting.
Chalmers, yeah. Chalmers was in the doghouse.
Yeah, Chalmers wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
But now Chalmers is back to in the teens. Last 2 games came in against the Lakers, got 22, but it's tough. He's playable, but I don't like it. And if I'm punting, I think I'm going to Delaney because I know that Schroeder can come out and suck and get benched, even in a great matchup. So I could punt with Delaney, but that's a long shot. And that's it. This position is not very pretty. You might have to pay up for Schroeder or Kimba.
Yeah,
I could see myself playing maybe Ulis and Schroeder in the same lineup now that I think about it.
Yeah, you damn sure
that's
can.
Enticing. Might go there because I don't like the position either, so I might go there.
Because Ennis is a better matchup than Schroeder. Against Schroeder, anybody against Schroeder is the best matchup at point guard.
Well, I think Orlando. I think Elf is like the best matchup to me.
No, Elf is better than Schroeder defense.
Interesting. Point guard is very ugly, huh?
You want to know who's worse than Schroeder defense? Milos Teodosic.
Yeah,
he's
Rondo.
worse than Schroeder defense.
Rondo too.
Rondo's pretty bad, yeah.
Rondo is terrible too.
Oh, dude, Jared Jack. How about that on the other side, huh?
Yeah, Jared Jack shouldn't even be in this league.
All right, let's move it over to shooting guards. BK, take us down to the 6K range.
All right, shooting guard. So Evans is decent, but his price is kind of outrageous at this point. It's 9K. Even if he puts up 50, I don't think you have to have him in your lineup to win. That's like right around 6X. 6X is actually 54, so I can't pay Evans at this price. So most likely he won't be in my lineup. Booker is an absolute yes. I love wings against Atlanta. He's basically their go-to guy. He's their number one. He gets the rebounds, assists, scoring. So I definitely like Booker.
Okay, let me ask you a question, BK. You talked about those first 2 guys. I want to stop you because on DraftKings, they're actually reversed. So on DraftKings, Devin Booker is 9-1 and Tyreek Evans is 8-2. So on DraftKings, I'm just curious, with that, I know you're a FanDuel guy usually, but like, would that change? Would you not play either of them, or now do you think Tyreek seems a little more enticing? I'm just curious.
DraftKings at that price, you could play Tyreek.
Like so it almost seems like first look. I mean, obviously Tyreek's the better bargain. It's like okay, Tyreek against the Clippers 8-2, phenomenal against Milos and those guys. But then on FanDuel, it's like Booker seems like the no-brainer because he's $1,000 cheaper on FanDuel, right? It's weird. It's crazy. I just wanted to bring that up. Keep going. I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, Booker at 9K at DK, man. That's tough. That might be GPP only. I wouldn't even play him in cash at that price.
It almost makes you feel though like you get an edge on FanDuel for playing him at 8. Like his DraftKings, their algorithm is more based off of matchup
ownership.
Ownership too, but it's also like matchup based as well. So for him to be 9-1 like that, like obviously this is a good matchup. So it's like on FanDuel, you almost feel like you're getting an edge.
Discount. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Keep going.
So Lou Williams, I don't like the matchup, but he just played them recently. He put up, 41. So that's right around what you want. I don't see him putting up 50 against Memphis, so you can fade him, but he's in play. McCollum, he had a pretty good game today against Cleveland. I doubt it, especially if Lillard plays. I'm not paying this price because this price is basically a no Lillard price. Batum, I do like. Batum, like I always say, I think he's like a walking triple-double. He could have a triple-double basically any game. At 6'4", his price went up a little bit. But against Sacramento, I think he could basically do whatever he wants. Like, I think, he can get the assists, the rebounds. I don't see anyone stopping him. So he could have that ceiling type of game against Sacramento. But I do like Batum. And that is it in this range.
I mean, this should be like the old school Nicholas Batum. This would be like the nuts matchup for the old school Nicholas Batum. The Nicholas Batum this year, man, it's been a damn travesty. Cash, what are your thoughts on shooting guard down to 6K?
Tyreek Evans is my favorite. Even at 9K, I hope people stay away because he just put up 61 against this team last week. I like it. I like it a lot because Marc Gasol is terrible. I can't believe that I see 9,000 next to Tyreek Evans' name. But he's worth it, man. Look at these 42, 41, 48, 43, 61, 43. Just crushing the world nightly. Doesn't matter who he's playing. He's crushing.
The difference is what? Blake Griffin is the difference, though, right? He wasn't in that game, so that's a little bit more of a interior presence.
I give a crap about Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, no. Blake Griffin would not scare me away of anybody. But Booker at 9K on DK, that's scary. Like BK said, you cannot do that in like that has to only be tournaments. Yeah. But he gets a 3-point bonus, so it's still playable. But that's steep. But no, these two guys on FanDuel are my two favorite. Lou Williams, what scares me for a Griffin back is Lou Williams. He just went ballistic last game though, but I still think I would just stay away. I'm scared because of Blake Griffin's going to take so much usage. Dude exploded against Batum for 40.
Did he start that game?
Nah, I don't think so. But he could have. I don't know.
He did.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he started or not because he's going to play huge minutes. So it doesn't even matter if he started or not. But I think I'll fade that just because of Griffin. But he's playable because he's balling. McCollum, no. I don't care if Dame plays or not. I'm not going to play McCollum. He goes and does it again. Good for you. Nicholas Batum. I would like to say I like Nicholas Batum, but how can you like 20s every day? I don't know. Just 20s every day. But, I mean, he's all right. It's whatever. I would rather play Kemba, even for more money. But my two favorite options is Evans and Booker by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely seems like one of the nuts type of matchups for Booker. And obviously Tyreek. I mean, Tyreek just is... I've been so impressed with this
He's
dude.
A freak.
He really is, man. Like, this dude is so good. Like, he is just so... It's just amazing that because of his injury history, so many teams just let him go. But my gosh, man, this dude is... Don't get me wrong, like you know, he obviously is the kind of guy that, you know, you might not be able to bring him on with too many stars because he needs to be one. He needs his usage. He is just completely saying, Gasol, you know, you want to have a bad year, Connolly, you got a boo-boo. Like, I'm going to show you who the best player on this team is. And, like, that's what he's been this year, hands down. So, yeah.
Marc Gasol has fallen.
Yeah, man.
Fallen rapidly. He's just
You're absolutely right. And this dude has just been so impressive.
Wasn't Tyreek on New Orleans last year?
He got traded. He went to New Orleans, then he went to the Kings. But remember, they had him on the minutes. Yeah, the Kings. Yeah. He had the minutes. He was part of the Boogie trade, wasn't he? I think he was part of the Boogie trade.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was.
It was him and like 40 other guards.
It was the new Steph Curry.
Yeah, the new
can you imagine if he was still on the Pelicans though?
Yo, man,
that would be a good team.
Oh yeah, but the problem is he's a guy that needs the usage. Like we saw, remember he was limited because the injury thing. He couldn't play more than 15 minutes, and it was 20 minutes, and you never knew what he was gonna do. And now that the guy's getting treated like a regular player, it's just incredible what he's been able to do. And I always like Tyreek every day. I mean, the guy
I think he would fit better than Rondo is with Pelicans. I think he would be better.
No, I'm with you. The team would be stacked. Yeah, absolutely. The Pelicans decided to trade him to the Kings, and that was how they got. That was one of the ways they got Boogie. But they didn't need him though. Obviously, he didn't need to be part of the deal because the Kings didn't want him either. So yeah, it is kind of a shame. I wonder why. But
that was just to match salaries.
Salaries, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
the dude is just so good, man. He's fun to watch, and as much as he scores. Look at his peripherals, man. He's all over the place. He's a beast, man. Is there a touchdown? Oh, yeah.
Touchdown.
Who scored? Who scored? Oh, wait.
George,
what is on right
GA,
now? Oh, you'll be watching the game. Oh, okay.
Guess we're watching the same game, I guess, yeah.
Okay, there you go. I'm with it. 8-Town all day, right, Cash?
That's right, baby. All day, every day.
There you go. I got love for Georgia. I lived down there for a little bit. Not Atlanta, but Georgia. Anyway. BK, take us down to Value Town.
All right, a value shooting guard. So first one is Bazemore. I know he's going to be chalky. It's a great matchup. But he sucks a bag of D's. So I don't know if I want to have a lot of exposure to him. I'll definitely have him in at least one. If I play just one, man, it's going to be hard to put him in my lineup. But that is a great matchup. I mean, and he's not like he's been killing the world. I mean,
he's gonna kill the world when he gets 6 steals. The bastard.
He had one bad game in his last 10. He's been playing pretty well, and this is, like I said, the nut matchup. So I guess I'm gonna have to play him. If he screws me, man, I'll have to look up his address.
It's coming. It's coming.
But I like him. Definitely his matchup. I like him against Devin Booker defense. Jeremy Lamb. He's in play, I guess, but his price went up, and I don't know if I want to pay $5,600 for a guy who's probably going to give me 5x. He's only playing 20 minutes. Even though he's playing better, they're just not giving him the minutes. Dwayne Wade, I like 4,900. He's still under 5K. Well, you can say he's 5K. I do like shooting guards against Portland, but again, with the Isaiah Thomas thing, you don't know how that's. I might fade the whole Cleveland team tomorrow because I don't know how that's going to mesh together. Then there's the 3 Sacramento players after that. Of the 3 Sacramento players, Bogdanovich, Hield, and Temple, I think I like Temple the most. He's probably the safest. So he'd be like a cash. You could have cash game consideration for him. Especially if some of those point guards are out, he'll handle the ball more. So I think Temple's fine. I do like Marco Bellinelli against Phoenix. He's 4,200, so he's really cheap. I definitely could see myself playing him. And I think that's it, man. Nothing else down here.
Okay. Cash, what do you see in Value Town?
I'm gonna fade Bazemore, that's for sure. But like BK said, it's a good matchup for him. Whenever he has steal upside against a team, Phoenix gives everybody steal upside, so he is in play. But at 5'8", I don't know if I'd play him at 4'8", because I hate him that much. I hate this dude with an extreme passion, because every time I play him, he goes out and gets 9. Every time, it doesn't matter what the situation is, he always fails, no matter what. So I'm not going to play him, but it's a good matchup. Dwayne Wade is good for that price, but he's either going to be really good for you or just blah. There's really no in between with this guy. So I would rather go down to Temple, especially if those point guards are out. He will handle the rock a lot. He will be the backup point guard. He will handle the rock while Hill's on the court. I like that at that price. Buddy Hield, Bogdanovich, you got to flip a coin. That's what it's come down to. I mean, Sacramento as a whole, the coaches change his lineup every day. There'll be a new lineup. Mark my words, 100%. There'll be a new starting five today because it's a new starting five every single day. J.R. Smith is in play because McCollum defense. He should, if he's hot, he'll play more minutes if he's hot. So he's in play for tournaments. I mean, every play I say is tournament play unless I say it's cash. And that's it.
Okay.
Ginobili. Hold on. Ginobili was
last game at the Garden, maybe?
Ginobili was going off there for a while. Look at that. Just going off. And then he's came back down to earth. So he's in play at min price. I mean, the dude was putting up 25s every single day at min price. And then they brought the price up. Right when they brought the price up, he put out a 4 and 11. Now he's back down to min price, so he's going to go out and get 25.
Yeah, he was mashing, huh? Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Consistent.
And it will be his last game in the Garden, like BK just said. He's not coming back again. There's no way he comes back another year.
Interesting. Like that. I do. Ooh. All right. I'm going to take this time to remind everybody we did have to get rid of the YouTube chat. We may bring it back at some point. We're working on ways to keep it monitored. But in the meantime, if you want to be part of the chat and you've ever signed up for any Wise Take package, and if you haven't, there's no reason that you don't have at least try a day pass for $2.50. If you sign up now, you'll get access through tomorrow and all the premium content, but you'll get access into the chat tonight. If you go to wisetake.com, you'll see the latest podcast link. You will see our podcast chat there. But again, you only get access if you are a Wise Take subscriber. With that said, BK, move us over to small forwards and take us down to about the 6K range.
All right, so it's not much here. I would say LeBron at the top. He's a big question mark on the slate. I mean, he's still LeBron. It's a great matchup because his wings against Portland. I mean, who's going to guard him? Turner?
No, they'll probably
Harkless?
try to. They'll probably do Harkless and Aminu for the most part.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
probably.
I mean, if
Aminu
Turner
guarding him.
starts though, like if Turner starts, Turner will probably go to Crowder, and then they might try to put Aminu on LeBron because
Yeah, that makes
LeBron
sense.
will destroy Turner. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad if coach does that.
It'll definitely be Aminu then, in my opinion. I
If
mean,
coach
you
is
have
smart,
to.
it'll be
You have
Aminu.
to. Yeah. And they match up well together. It's not like LeBron is like way faster than Aminu. Like I think that's decent. So they should do that. And Aminu's a good defender, but it's still LeBron. But again, with this whole situation, I have big question marks around this Cleveland team with Isaiah coming back. Like I feel like there's going to be some awkwardness. There's going to be some, some issues there. So I don't know if I want to pay a max LeBron James price with that whole situation that's going to happen tomorrow. So I may fade him if I make one lineup, but it's still LeBron James, and there's not too many studs on this slate. So you may have to play him. You may just take the 40 or 50. I think he could still get you 45 to 55, right around that range. I don't see him having a ceiling game tomorrow, though. Under him, Warren. Warren is decent, especially with Booker back. The attention is on Booker, so I could see probably. I don't know if they'll put Taurean Prince on Booker and Bazemore on Warren. I don't know if they'll do that, but Warren has been having pretty good games recently. Let's see, 33 and 38 in his last two. He had one bad game. He had 5 good games in his last 6. So he's in play at this price. And like I said, it's a good matchup. Kawhi, man, I don't know what they're doing with Kawhi. I feel like, man, they're treating him like he got a pacifier in his mouth. Like, they are bringing him along slowly. I can't play him. And especially at 7,500. Like,
Hell no.
no. Unless they say he's going to play 30 minutes, then I could consider him. But I'm not even touching him unless we get that kind of news.
I mean, he's been getting 26 and 27 the last 2, and
But
still
when the hell-
can't
I mean,
even
they
touch
taking-
30.
They're taking too long, man. He's not a baby. Like, why did you even bring him back now if he's going to be playing these kind of minutes? Like, just let him sit out another week or two.
He a
Makes no
soldier.
sense. Makes no sense to me.
He's one of the few soldiers we got in this league.
Or maybe
Most
it's
of this
just
league
the
is
way.
peas.
maybe it's just the way they are.
Yeah, they
He
don't
should be
need
playing.
No, of course. It's Pop, man.
Yeah.
Pop don't care nothing about now. Pop
No.
cares about
Yeah,
a
that's
couple
true,
months
that's
from
true.
now.
Be Pop,
Yeah, yeah. I think he looks at it like it's more fun. If my best player's out, like if my best player's out, let me see if we can still get ourselves a good seed, even when my best guy's out. Like to him, I think it's like a big game.
He likes resting. He likes playing all like the whole second unit and still
he was satisfaction.
like he just did it against OKC and competed the whole game, almost won.
Yeah,
he likes to beat teams with his second unit.
He likes to go and
he
shake
can.
the other coach's hand.
That's how good he is.
He was doing that for years. Yeah,
man, that's Pop, man.
That's how good he is. He just proves everybody. My thing is bigger than y'all. I'm better.
Yeah,
I'm the best.
Yeah, that's his favorite thing to do. It's the
right.
Anatomy contest with the other coach.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Yeah. Then the last player is Taurean Prince against Phoenix, so it's a great matchup. But he's 6K. He's been having pretty good games recently, so I think he's in play. I just don't know if I'll have him in my my main lineup. And that is it in his range.
Cash, I'm gonna kick it over to you. But I want you to start by answering this question. Bazemore or Prince, if you were going to pick one?
Oh, come on. You don't even got to ask me that question. It is Prince all day, every day. That's not even a question for me.
Yeah.
But I got a question for you.
Okay.
What's Kawhi Leonard's price on DK?
6-7.
See, he's always cheaper over there.
Yeah, he's always cheaper over there.
He's okay over there, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be fading again over there. I've been fading every day, even on DK, because I know he's gonna be more popular there because he's cheaper, and I will fade because he's not showing. He's got to show me upside before I'm gonna go back. Before I'm gonna go there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be the guy that's rostering Kawhi every day, just hoping and praying for the upside. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch you show it to me, and once you show it to me, that's when I'll consider you. Until then, he's not even in my consideration.
Yeah.
LeBron James, if you're playing cash, no way in hell you fade him. If you're playing cash, he's in your lineup, period. In tournaments, he's fadeable because he's so expensive. And today is not like yesterday when it was Big D and really nobody. Like, there's guys today. Like, there's Evans up there. There's Griffin. Like, there's other guys you can pay up to. There's a bunch of guys. A lot more than today. For me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
TJ Warren is okay because Booker's back. When Booker comes back, he's a better player. But I don't think I'd do that. My only option above 6 probably is LeBron James. That's it.
Okay. BK, take us down to Value Town.
Oh, man. This is ugly. Accordingly, I'm not playing against Kawhi. No, thank you. Kid Gilchrist, he's decent. It's a decent matchup, but he's blah. He's just not. He doesn't do much. I don't want to go there. Kyle Anderson, I think he's decent. He's in play. Last couple of games, he's been good. The Knicks are not good defensively, so at this price, you could play Kyle Anderson. And Turner, he had a great game today, 10x, but he is not in Chicago. He is not in his hometown tomorrow. So I do not think I'll play him.
I got another narrative for you, though.
Oh, yeah, for him?
Yep.
What is it?
He went to Ohio State.
I don't care. He don't got family there.
He went to Ohio State.
What, you gonna have a couple of college roommates there?
Evan Turner went to Ohio State.
Nah, man, I can't do it. I can't. What, against LeBron? No thanks. I don't even know if he's gonna start. We'll see. I mean, I could look more into that tomorrow. Maybe I'll look into his games in Cleveland or something. But as of right now, no thank you. And that's it.
Okay. Cash, what do you see in this desolate wasteland of small forward value?
MKG is considerable because he's so cheap, but I like MKG in fast-paced games against a guy that he has to guard, against somebody great on the other team. Sacramento has nobody that's worthy of that. So I could see him, if he's struggling, only playing 20 minutes. If there's a guy that he needs to guard like LeBron, he's going to play every single minute LeBron's on the court. So I don't like that too much, but he's okay because he's so cheap. Kyle Anderson, if Kawhi sat out the front of a back-to-back, you play him. Like, that's plug and play. Because Rudy Gay is out too, and I don't even got to worry about him. I think he's washed up. Kyle Anderson is my dude. I love his game. Ennis is interesting to me. It's the Clippers, so that makes it even more interesting. I could do that at 3.8. I like that at 3.8.
Yeah, it looks like I think Parsons is already ruled out. I think.
Yeah, he is. I've seen that today.
Okay.
So I do like Ennis here, and I do like Evan Turner too. If he starts, I could do it, because if he's gonna see some LeBron James defense, I could do it. But if he's gonna get Crowder defense, that's not a good situation.
Right.
Crowder only focuses for defense. LeBron James has to focus on the other end. So he's playable, but I think I like Ennis a little more. And I do like Mo Harkless, because I think he's going to have to play some for LeBron. Like, Aminu can't guard him the whole game. Aminu gets in foul trouble. Like, you can't do Turner. Like, there's nobody on this team. There's not one other soul on this team. It is Mo Harkless or Aminu that can guard LeBron, period. Nobody. Nobody else on this roster. So he's worth a punt. No question about it. And that's it.
Okay. Still an ugly position. Yeah. I mean, you don't get me wrong. You made a case for a couple of these guys, but it's still an ugly position. I think we can all agree that it's an ugly one. BK, move us over to power forwards. Take us down to around the 6K range.
All right, so there's only 3 players up here.
Nice and easy.
For Zingis, he's been good. He's been really good in his last couple of games. 1, 2, 3, 4. His last 5 games, 40, 43 and up. I just don't know if I want to pay $9,500, so basically a ceiling price for a bad matchup for him against Pop and the Spurs. Blake Griffin against Memphis, another bad matchup. His price has gone up to $9K, but he has been good in his last 2 games back. Just don't know if I want to play that price for a bad matchup. And then Aldridge, $8,500. I don't know if I want to pay that price against the Knicks. I mean, it's a good matchup, but with Kawhi back, the usage is not exactly there. So his ceiling with Kawhi back is right around 40 to 45. So I could fade that. I'm not too worried about it. And that's it in this range.
Okay. Cash, talk to me about power forwards.
Kristaps is a fade. I'm not paying that price for Kristaps. LaMarcus Aldridge is a fade because he's a magician. Screw him. He blows. And I do like Blake Griffin. Doc Rivers is a madman. Like, he's off his rocker. Dude came back, played 33 minutes. The next game played 34 minutes. Dude's just insane. I expect Blake Griffin to be hurt
Within a week?
in no time. So I'm going to play him while I got him. I like him today. Like, he's my favorite option up here if I'm going to pay up.
Yeah, no,
I agree.
BK, talk to us about Value Town. This is where more of the options are. Looks like a lot of these people based on FanDuel are under the 6K range.
Yeah. John Collins in his matchup. I love power forwards against Phoenix, but the problem is you're only going to get right around 20 to 25 minutes, I think. But he's been hitting value with those minutes, so I think in a great matchup he can still get you values. But I think he's more of a cash game play because I don't see much of a ceiling with 20 minutes or 22 minutes or whatever he's going to get. Ilyasova, I do like a lot. Also against Phoenix, but he has had more of a ceiling. He's more into the 30s. So I could definitely play him. Aminu hasn't been great. I think that's a fade for me. Let's see. Marquise Chris, I cannot believe this guy is 5'3" right now. I thought I would never see that in my lifetime. But he has been absolutely fantastic. I'm not playing him. Like, I'm not. I don't care. You can put a 40, whatever. I'll just lose. I'm not playing Marquise Chris. But that's a ridiculous price for him. Frank Kaminsky, I think he's in play, I guess. He's going to play right around 20 to 30 minutes. He's last 2 games really good. It's not like it's a bad matchup. I kind of want to see what they do with the starting lineup with Sacramento. Because sometimes they start Scal at power forward and Randolph at center. Sometimes they start Randolph at power forward and Cauley Stein at center. So I want to see what they do there. Randolph, he's 5'1". Let's see how the minutes, man. It's so random with Randolph because sometimes they'll play him 30 minutes out of nowhere, and then there's just they'll
The
play him
last
18.
game, the last game was a blowout, so he didn't
Randolph.
get his. Yeah, he didn't get his last run. But yeah,
but
I
the
feel you.
game before that was Phoenix, played 24. Before
Yeah,
that,
I don't think
Cleveland.
he played. I had him that day. I don't think he played the fourth quarter at all that day.
Basically, the last 4 games he hasn't reached 30 minutes.
This coach
He hasn't
is
reached 25 minutes.
He's reaching Malone status for me. Like I want to go find where he
Seems like
lives.
he's just playing everybody. He's only played 30 minutes in 1 out of the last 10 games. So I think that's a fade. Randolph seems to get up more for the big time teams, like the Cavaliers, the Warriors, those kind of games. I don't think against Charlotte he's gonna have much motivation. Crowder, he's been playing better lately. I was watching one of the games and they said something about the coach told him to be a little bit more aggressive. So he's been playing a lot better now than he was before in the season. Now he's 4,300 though, so against a Mino defense possibly, or maybe Harkless or whoever's that small forward. I guess he's in play. I won't have too much exposure to him. And I guess that's it. I mean, maybe Ed Davis if you want 20 minutes, maybe 20 FanDuel points, if maybe the last guy in, but not much down here either.
Okay. Guys, what do you see?
I see that this is probably where you want to live on FanDuel. There's a lot of great options here. Collins I like, but I just wish I could get more minutes. Ilyasova I love because he's going to play power forward and center. So against Phoenix, Tyson Chandler can't get out there. If they put Lynn in, he can't get out there, and we all know Monroe ain't playing, so we don't got to worry about him getting out there. So neither one of those guys can get out there when Ilyasova is playing center. So maybe they even have to bring those guys off the court when Ilyasova is playing center. If he's making his three-point shot, neither one of those guys is getting out there. Aminu, I heavily considered today, but I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't do it. Played 41 minutes, got 36 fantasy points. So he was really good, but he played 41 minutes. So I don't think I'll go there today, but he's in play at that price, especially if he's lucky enough to get LeBron James defense. Michael Beasley is a fade for me, for sure, but he is a great option at the same time. He just went ham against the same team. So he's in play. Marquise Chris is never in play above 5,000. I don't care what he's been doing. He could be going for 50s on a nightly basis. I won't pay over 5,000 for him. I would rather get shot in the leg. Frank Kaminsky has been balling. Good matchup. I like Frank. I love Zebo to death at 5-1. Yes, he might play 20 minutes, but if the game is close, coach plays him. He legitimately has 45-point upside at 5K. So I could do it. I wish I could get back to those minutes he was getting before. Oh my God. Jarrell Martin has been getting minutes, but I don't know if I want to pay 4-2, but it's a great matchup against the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, there's just so many guys that are viable here. He just went ham 2 games in a row and then came back down to earth against Charlotte. Look at that, man. 22 minutes, 37. 17 minutes, 30, almost 31. That is what can happen when you put him on the freaking basketball court, Doc Rivers. Mm-hmm. Do I need to educate you how to coach a team, you stupid moron? Mm-hmm. He wants to play Jamil Wilson. I mean, what the Marvin Williams, he's going to start. He's going to get minutes. He's only 3-7, so he's going to play. I might rather wrap a vice grip around my thing, but he's in play. And that is it. Dragon Bender. I want to look at him. I always want to look at Dragon Bender. I like this guy for some reason.
It's his name, dude. Dragon. His name is Dragon. Come on, man.
He does got a cool ass name.
That's cool.
He's still getting about 20 minutes a game. So, not doing much.
He's not doing nothing with it, man. He's not doing nothing with it. You just stay on the bench and let me call you Dragon.
If Pop lets us know if if he's gonna rest guys, which I don't think so, I think he lets them play in the Garden. But if not, Bertans, do that.
Bertans. All right, BK, I'm going to go over to you for centers, and I'm going to take off the salary cap. Take me all the way through on centers.
Oh, let me ask Cash a question real quick.
Sure.
If I told you Ilyasova is going to be 25 to 30% owned tomorrow, would you play him?
Yes.
All right. So you'll play him as chalk, but not Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder's not going to be 25. Schroeder's going to be above that.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe 30 to 35. I agree.
But yeah,
Ilyasova might be the highest owned power forward.
If you said maybe, but if you said they were going to be the same exact ownership, like say you would say they're both going to be 50, and you could guarantee me that, I would play Ilyasova over him all the time.
I guess
because I get the savings. Like,
yeah, going with the cheaper guy, I feel like in the long run you're better off, because think about it, like the more salary you're paying, the more of an expectation you're gonna have. So like you're looking for 6x at least. Really, you want 7, 8, but 6 at least. And who's realistically got the best chance to go on 6, 7, 8x? You know, a guy that's priced in the 5s or a guy that's priced almost at 8.
Well, and the guy that priced at 8 can just
I
disappear
agree,
and suck, but he has been good.
When it comes to chalk, I tend to lean towards a guy who's like gonna have the ball in his hands more.
I understand. I completely get it. He's the point guard. We like point guards.
I mean, the higher usage. I think to me, I prefer Schroeder.
But it's also my favorite. It's my favorite thing to attack in NBA is power forward against Phoenix in Phoenix. I like that over point guard. I like that over every position. The power forward is that's what I love against Phoenix.
He is going to be really high owned because like either someone's going to play one of the top guys with Ilyasova, or they're going to play two of the mid tier guys of power forwards, but they're still going to have Ilyasova. So I think Ilyasova is going to be really, really chalky tomorrow. I think.
Okay.
All right. Yep. I'll move over to center. Center. Dwight Howard, I really like. He's finally getting over 30 minutes again, so he must be fully healthy. He smashed Golden State, which is a surprise to me. He put 57 up against Golden State, which I don't usually play centers against Golden State. But he's really expensive. He's the most expensive center on the slate. So, but it's a good matchup. Marcus Gasol, he's been okay lately. Not great. I don't know if I want to pay up for him against DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Love, I think I'm going to stay away from Cleveland situation, so that might be a fade for me. Stein might be more of a cash game play, but at 7,100, you don't want to play him in GBPs. That upside is kind of gone, especially against Dwight Howard, who's a good center, a good defensive center. Nurkic, he's on a back-to-back. I don't like playing bigs on a back-to-back. He had a good game today, so I can see him having some ownership. Pau Gasol I like, and Cantor I like. They're both right around the same price. That might be where I lean. Cantor has been horrible in the last 3 games, but against Pau Gasol, who's someone right around his height, right around his, they're both international players. I'm sure they've played against each other in the Olympics. They're familiar with each other. I like both of them about the same. I might lean more, maybe Pau Gasol, to be honest. But they could. That's a hard decision because one of them I have a feeling is going to go off. Let's see. Alex Len, I've been waiting for his price to go down. He was at 6K. The guy is not getting 30 minutes. I don't know why he was 6K. It's a great matchup. I love playing centers against Atlanta right now because without Dedmon, they suck against centers. He's going to play right around 28, 29 minutes, close to 30. So it's a good matchup. So I could definitely see myself playing Alex Len. Tyson Chandler. Yeah, 29 minutes and 30.
Alex Len's minutes has been down, my dude.
And down lately, let's see.
Yeah, 17, 14, 16, 18, 17.
I think those might be like matchup specific though. Like
no,
I don't know.
It's been a while, man. Philly, Sacramento. He did play it against Memphis.
29,
Clippers, Memphis, Minnesota. All 3 of those teams big.
He went 18,
Sacramento,
18, and then 20 and 27.
Yeah,
then 17, 14,
Tyson
16.
Chandler's been the one that's been consistently getting the higher minutes.
Yeah. But that looks like it's just been the last two though for
And
Tyson
Monroe
Chandler.
has consistently been getting 0.
Yeah, Monroe is not playing. That's consistent. But if you look at Len, like he had the one game with 29, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So 5 out of 6 games he played less than 20 minutes.
But Chandler seems to be almost the same.
That's why his price is back down though.
Yeah. Chandler in his last 4 games has only had one game below 20 minutes. He played 30 against Philly, 29 against Sacramento. He had 17 against Memphis, but he played 31 against Minnesota. So it's like that seems to be the trend that they're picking up on. It's not quite as long of a list. Like it doesn't really add up all the way with Len. But I mean, going back 4 games, 3 out of 4, he's played significant minutes compared to them. But he has, he's gone off against some centers. Like, I mean, Cat, Gasol's the one where he didn't play all that much. And then, Sacramento, you got Zebo, Cauley Stein, and then Philly, you got Embiid. So I guess, maybe they just felt like they needed him there.
I guess you could flip a coin, I guess, that situation.
That seems to be the case, yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe Tyson Chandler would be more of a cash game play, and I guess Len would be more of a GPP. But man, that's a tough call. I mean, I could see them playing Len in this type of matchup because, I mean, they want to play him in these type of games where he has a good matchup. This is the kind of game they would want to play him in. But yeah, I guess I see what you guys are saying. So it's kind of a tough call on both of them. I think that's it for centers. Kyler Quinn, I play almost every day, but I don't think this is the year for Kyler Quinn. I think Hornacek is just not going to give him one of those games where he goes off.
Not unless there's injuries. I don't know. He's just one of those things with Hornacek.
Yeah.
Cash, give us one of your center rundowns. We will get up out of here.
Man, I love number 4 on Oklahoma. Kid. I like that kid. And they just said he's from Georgia, so. Okay, here, let me go to the top. Dwight Howard, he's got a great matchup, but I don't think I'm paying that price. Marc Gasol, in the last 15 games, has 150 in 15 games at 8-2. I'm not going to ever play a guy at 8-2 that has one upside game out of the last 15. He is a bag of D's. His older brother is better than him right now. Like, his older brother is better. And he's old, like dirt. Marc Gasol is trash. Don't play Marc Gasol. Bag of D's, a big one, huge. Kevin Love, if his shot is falling, he could go off. Nurkic ain't getting out there. His shot got to be falling though. DeAndre Jordan, off the map. Blake Griffin's back. See ya. He's gone. No more DeAndre Jordan. It was fun while it lasted, my dude. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's all right. I don't see the upside of that price though. Nurkic just played, I think, maybe his biggest minutes of the entire season. That's a big no. Pau Gasol has been balling a little above my threshold at 6'2". He has been balling. He's as bad as last game. Enes Kanter. Oh, great job, Jeff Hornacek. You're an amazing coach. I love that you have a job. Greg Monroe, 0 minutes. Alex Len is playable because his price is 5 Gs. If he got 20 minutes, he could still go for 30. He could go for 30 plus. In that minute. So he's in play. Really, really like Tyson Chandler. Love Tyson Chandler. If he's going to play 30 minutes at 4-5, yes, sir. Give me that. Give me all of that. I love that. And my number 1 play at center right now, as we speak, is probably a guy y'all don't even freaking heard of. However the hell you pronounce this kid's name, Davis. Dude's been getting the minutes. He's been stealing Wright's minutes. He's on 3-7. He's going up every single game the last 3 since he's been taking these minutes. I'm going to play this kid. Mark my words. I will have this kid somewhere at 3-7. Believe that. Go look him up. He's my number 1 center option right now. It's him and then Chandler. Costa Koufis, maybe he starts because it's Dwight Howard, so maybe he's worth a punt. Who the hell knows with this coach? I don't know. Don't know. That's it.
All right, that's going to do it for the game-by-game breakdown. Don't forget, guys, head over to whitestate.com. Check out our premium subscriptions. You'll find BK's article for cash games and GPP pivots. You'll find CashinDFS's GPP articles Monday through Friday, both of them We do live streams Monday through Friday, about an hour and a half before lock every day. Paulie's cheat sheets on slates with 5 games or more. Let me address that. Paulie's cheat sheets extremely popular, always hot. They're typically Monday through Friday, unless Paulie's in a good mood once in a while. He'll tweet out that he wants to do them on a weekend. But Monday through Friday, and only on slates of 5 games or more. I just wanted to clarify that. But we have tons of tools. We have a bunch of things. People are starting to use the Wise Take model a little more. Having some success with that. But the members are winning, man. I keep checking in that chat. It looks like another person, so somebody from the nation won 1,500 today. It just keeps coming, man. People just keep winning. It's a phenomenal thing. And we want to know who's next, as always. So go over to wisestate.com, check out our subscriptions. Other than that, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up, that like button. It means a lot to us. There's like 100-something people watching us live right now as we're doing this at almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So all you guys can easily hit that thumbs up. I mean, there's no excuses, right? Like, there's just no excuses. So do me a favor. It helps us out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're growing. If you're listening on Podbean or iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. That stuff really helps us out. So please give us some 5-star reviews. But the YouTube, y'all watching on YouTube now live, there's no reason that you shouldn't hit that like button. So please do that. Closing thoughts. BK, you first, man. Schroeder is that true? What is it?
I think so, man. I think Schroeder might be my play.
It's an ugly slate, and he's against Phoenix. I get it.
That could be my cover boy tomorrow. I think it's going to be Schroeder. I think I'll go there. I'll take the risk.
Okay. Cash, closing thoughts.
Baker Mayfield is so good at football, and I can't wait to see how far he falls in the draft because he's short. Let's see if people learn from Russell Wilson because this kid is special. That's what I got to say. That kid right there on that football field is special, and he's going to fall in that draft because he's short. But I hope he falls to one of my teams. Come over here to Baltimore. I'll take you over Jameis. Come over here to Tampa. I'll take you over Matt Ryan. Come over here to Atlanta. Any one of my 3 teams, I want them. Let's go.
New York Giants, if you're listening.
No.
That kid is special.
Let's go Giants.
That's it? That's the closing thoughts? It was about college football?
That's it, baby. Kid is special.
I'm sitting here waiting for him to say something.
I don't got nothing else for you.
All right. That's it. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys putting up with me, man. I'm still trying to recover. About halfway through the show, I started feeling nauseous. So I started trying to just focus up there. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. But, we're getting better here at the Nation. But seriously, guys, we're winning over here. There's no reason not to be signed up. At least buy a day pass. $2.50. What's your excuse? If you're going to put entries out there, you can't spend $2.50 to get yourself a day pass. I mean, if you're in for the long haul, it's cheaper to go monthly. But at least get a day pass. Check us out. I mean, why not? Anyway, guys, for CashinDFS, for BKBorn and myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yes.